it's all over. It really is all over. So good morning ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to this week's vlog for One Man and His Boat. And I can see I've got some of you stunned already. A quick explanation, lobster season is over, it's done. Last week we've kind of had like making into spring tides and we thought it might have been that. Nah, that's it, season's ended guys, so from now on it is back to the grind. So saying that, we have got lots of creels all over the place. I've got some in the deep, I've got some in the middle, I've got some inside, and I've not given up on inside. I really want to have a wee play about in there, but it's getting the weather to do that because Hurricane Erin that went across the Atlantic, remember I was telling you in last week's vlog, well it's due to hit Saturday, Sunday. This is Thursday at the minute, so tea time Saturday onwards through to sort of Monday afternoon, and it's to scream. But luckily enough for us, it is anti-clockwise, so we're getting southerly winds instead of northerly winds, and it's working its way up sort of northeast away from Scotland itself, and it's actually fizzling out. So it could be okay. I'm just going to have the weekend off fishing, yeah, it's just something to keep an eye on as well. So I'm not going to risk all the gear inside, but I want to put one or two in just to see what's happening in there. As you can see, it's still quite dark at the minute, and I have set the alarm clock twice this week, and every time it's been another 15 minutes. I'm up at 4:30 in the morning at the present, and it's still dark. I'm still hanging about here waiting for that daylight to push through. I know it looks great on the camera for you guys, but these DJIs are so great, honestly. They pick up the light so well. So anyway, I'm going to put the bait in the bait box, we're going to untie the ropes and we're going to get out of Dodge, and I'm going to haul my first inside fleet first because I'm so interested to see how I'm going to start my game plan today. Right, let's get on with it, Baz, shall we? Now guys, for you guys that are interested, all my bait is used up on my freezers already, and the mackerel are about long gone. As you can see, 2 weeks ago I had another wee mackerel bash, and they were coming up like that. They were tiddlers, so that's a sign that it's getting to the end of the season. Plus the dolphins have been thick and fast here now, obviously, so the mackerel have never had time to gather. So now I'm going back to the buyer's baits, which is nearly £22 a box, and what we use is frozen herring. Absolutely lovely little bait, lasts quite long in the creels as well, especially in the bait bags. Bait bands, not so much, but yeah, that'll have to do the now. Right, let's get out of here. I'm going to turn the radio up because there's something that happened to one of the Dunbar boats of what I'm listening to. I think he's taking on water, so I better keep an ear out. So guys, that's very interesting for me. This was not here yesterday, this wee sort of tickle for the southeast. The wind's southerly, but we're getting a wee bit of slap for the southeast. And it's still on the flood tide as well. Usually when you get wind against tide, you get sharper waves like this. This is why we have to be careful when we're working inside at this time of year. Because not 2 days are the same, and things are changing and changing rapidly. As you can see for the darkness, I mean, it's absolutely black darky here for me. Talking about black dark, to give me a better chance of actually getting some work done before the sun comes up, I've actually went and ordered some new lights for the boat now. I'm going to have a light bar on the front of the console to light up where the flag ends are, and I'm going to put 2 lights onto the pot holder so I can see the area where I'm working, and I can see where the pots are coming up. Now, I've ordered the lights from AAA Web. I'll get Jeff to put a link in the description below where you can have a wee look yourself. They've got Creels lights, and they're meant to be very good indeed. Unfortunately, there's been a little mishap with postage, and it's nothing to do with AAA Web. I'll put it out there. In fact, Anthony Edge, I have to give a big shout out because he has went above and beyond to actually get what I've ordered to me. It's just been a couple of delivery people have, I think they're at the ham basically. You know how when you get a delivery picture from your thingy, most of it is the box. There's only a little bit of quarter that was a door that wasn't our door. So Lindsay put a shout out to everybody around in the local area to see if the parcel has arrived at their houses. Not a thing. So we're reckon the wee parcel driver's at the ham. Maybe he's fancied a wee light for his wee off-road Defender or something like that. I don't know, but Anthony has been absolutely fantastic. So anybody needing lighting, go to AAA Web. There you go, there's a wee shout out. Talking about shout outs, it's been a busy week for One Man in His Boat. Very busy indeed, not just with work, and I'll explain about work in a minute. Is actually meeting you guys on the pier. I have been so busy meeting and greeting, it has been unbelievable, and I'm so proud to actually have one-on-one with you guys. I really am, because it just shows you the love that I actually physically get, not just as much as all your support on the comments and the likes and the shares. You actually want to come up and meet me, and that blows my mind, because I'm just Barry, guys. I really am. I'm never going to change, and too old in the tooth now. So yes, it's been absolutely wonderful to meet you all. And Pete was the last person that I saw on the pier this week so far, and he brought me something wonderful. I'll show you in a second. He brought me a little naffy break. So that Pete's top tier, by the way, absolutely top tier. He's given us some Tunnocks caramel wafers and some Tunnocks tea cakes. And he says, mind, you need to share them with Jeff. I says, if Jeff's not in the boat, he's not getting shared. So Jeff, get your backside out here, boyo. You're missing on a great naffy break. So thank you very much, Peter. And just to show Peter, because he's actually one of our major supporters. There you go, Pete. There's your name there, son. So Peter has his name on the boat. You could have your name on the boat as well if you want to support One Man in His Boat. He's going on our website at www.omahb.com. Click onto the website and it'll direct you exactly where you need to go to actually become a member of One Man in His Boat. And you too can not only get 10% off all your merch, but you'll get your name on the vessel itself. There we are. Right, anyway, busy week. So, as I started at the beginning of the vlog, we have had major spring tides. It's been here about a week and a half, and they're just starting to twiddle off the now. However, we still need to race against the tide. The tide, my cut-off time is for 10 o'clock today. Unfortunately, it's 6 o'clock now, so it only gives me 4 hours to get things done. So obviously all week I've not been able to pull the full amount of pots. So some of these pots have been lying 2 days. But that's, pardon me, That's what we get for having a tidal harbour. If I stayed out to haul the pots, I'd be out here till mid-afternoon. That's just too long for a wee boat and a lazy old man like me. I like my cup of tea. I like to do my bit of work and then get home, get to see the family. I was going to say put the feet up, but that doesn't happen. I do like a cup of tea though. Cup of tea. What else has been happening? Oh yes, the autopilot. Lovely. Finally, after about 3 months, something like that, the autopilot's finally in for collection. Tommy's buggered off. He's the man that ordered it through Serum. That's the company that he works for. He's away offshore at the minute onto the rigs, doing work out there. So guess who's going to have to go and collect it and probably fit it himself. You wonder why you pay these people, eh? But sometimes it's better doing jobs yourself, because that way you know it's done frickin' right. No offence to Tommy, but by God, you drag your heels, boy. I tell you. Oh dear. Even Ryan was asking, why is it no here yet? Where is it coming from? He says you could have got it off a shelf on another website just in 24 hours. I says if I knew it was going to wait this long, I wouldn't have bloody ordered it. I know that much. No for them anyway. Anyway, we shouldn't really diss them, because they're really good. They're local, and if you got any electrical problems, they're pretty quick at times. It's just that in this case, and I'm sure there's other reasons, it's just me bumping my gums as per usual. And talking about bumping my gums, oh my God, some of you negative comments out there. Don't take me so seriously, guys. Don't take every word, or don't take words that you think I've said and twist it into your own words, which is more the point. Take it with a pinch of salt.
We run on the port side of the engine, but I can't see where it's coming from. It's a pipe or something. Well, let's go away, let me try and figure where it's coming in.
Oh dear. So anyway, do not take me so seriously, alright? Not every word's gospel. And I do sprout, once it goes in here and what comes out here is completely different. I think, right, I could talk about this, and then when it comes out here it's all gobbledygook, usually ranting. But hey, so please, just be nice. I know I'm not nice, but you don't have to follow my suit. Be better than me. There you are. Right. Okay, I've talked waffle long enough for this intro now, guys. I'll catch up with you once we get these this first inside fleet. Once we get to this first inside fleet, get my words right. I'm tired. That's what it is. It's because this is Thursday, the end of the week for me. I've pulled, well, I was 7 days since last week, but I was 2 days prior to that, so that's what, 9 days straight. I'll still be working Friday, maybe Saturday morning as well. So yeah, I'm just kind of running on empty. Right. Plus all this other work I've been doing, flag ends up the road, I've been doing paperwork, MCA, oh my God. Luckily enough, it was quite easy. If we go back a few months to when we were getting our MCA inspections, I was trying to get the vessel re-registered as well. And they basically turned around and says, no, you can't do it, you're too early. You'll get an email from us to say when it'll all happen. So I got an email from them saying it'll be from the 20th of August that you can apply. 20th of August came and went. This is now the 26th. And I just got an email yesterday, well last night really, saying you can deal with it now. I was like, well, that's no the time as that you said. Anyway, never mind. By the by. So I went on the website, done all the paperwork, which took me about an hour and a half, sent it off, and sure enough, the next again day, I got, thank you very much for your £70 payment for admin fees. 70 frickin' pounds for a bit of bloody paper. That should cover for another 5 years. So that's us done and properly dusted with the MCA for 5 years, unless we get a snap inspection, which they're prone to, and hopefully we'll be ready for it. It'll be what it'll be, guys. It will be what it'll be. Right, anyway, I have talked long enough now. I'm so sorry. I must have a lot to say this morning. Right, catch you in a little bit, guys. Jeff, 360 camera, mate. Beautiful sunrise. Right guys, we're nearly at our first end, and I just wanted to show you something for navigation purposes. We have our navigation lights on at the back, as you can see there. Boom. Steaming light, port side light. Now when fishing, we've also to have a red light on top of the mast, an all round red. Now that gives everybody round about the area to know that I'm actually in the process of fishing, so I'm restricted on my ability to manoeuvre. That's for everybody that doesn't understand nautical terms. Right, anyway, so we're going to put a red light on. Don't know if you can see that well. Now that's the same indication as this. I've had a few questions about this. This is our double-edged cone, and basically that's a day signal. A day signal's there to represent exactly what I've just said, that we're in the process of fishing. So anybody round about some yachts or whatever can actually see that we're basically fishing. So that's what that's for. Back in the old days, the old fishermen used to put baskets on the front of the mast, but that was the days that we all had big 50-foot boats and there's plenty of them. But somebody in an office decided, no, that will not do. We can't just have fishermen thinking that they're fishermen. We have to do it the proper way, and then this is what they've come up with, a double-edged cone. So, there we have it. Right, where am I? I'm no far away from the end now, actually, so. Talk about the wonderful Jeff Carter. He's just back from Belgium. He's only been back, what, 12 hours and all the rest of it. He's already making last week's vlog, and he's picking up the cameras today for this vlog. So this boy is putting the hours in. I swear to God, what a shame. I've got high respects for the man because he doesn't stop. He really doesn't, and I appreciate absolutely everything he does. I really do, because without Jeff, this channel would not exist. And of course with you guys, without you guys' support, this channel wouldn't exist. And I do enjoy making these vlogs, because at the end of the day, that's what I wanted to show. I wanted to show everybody what inshore fishing life is like for the smaller man. Yes, I know we've had our grumps along the way. I'm just a grumpy old man. I'm like Victor Meldrew. I don't believe it. For everybody at Continental and all the rest that came on, it's an all British sitcom, and he was just basically a grumpy old man, just like me. And the older I'm getting, the more I can see myself being exactly like the poor fella. Never mind. Right, there we are. There's a first end. Right, tide's still flooding, so you need to grab this end. Right, here we go, guys. Let's hope there's something in it, and then we can decide what we're doing after that. Right, my darlings. Now, since the lobsters have been taken off, that means not as plentiful. It's just a matter of hunting them now, trying to find local ones, stuff like that. Lindsay reckons this fleet's going to be a washout. She thinks the fishing inside's done. Yeah. There you go, guys. Breakfast was served. Whee! What a gorgeous morning, man. You ought to see the sun. In fact, I have to turn you around. This is just absolutely beautiful. How lucky are we to have that, guys? In fact, that deserves a picture for the social media. Let's see if I can get my frickin' phone out. Sorry about that, guys. Right, the problem with Ed, obviously he must have some sort of burst pipe in the engine room somewhere, and he's trying to locate it. He's got control of the flooding water, and there's fishing boats standing by. Now this is the one thing I love about Dunbar. It doesn't matter if you're hated on the pier or anything like that, they'll always come and save. They'll always come and help, especially when they're to the local area, you know what I mean? It's a great community, it really is, and we're so lucky to have it. Because everything to do with the sea, you never know when it's going to be your turn, and everybody does get a turn. It's like driving. It's no when you if you have an accident, it's when. Because believe it or no, bits of paper can't save you out here. Oh dear. Lobsters are very small. And a berry hen, but she's going away. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Wow. See this. It's not just about fishing, it's what's good for the soul out here. And oh my God, that is just like, this is when you realise you're just a speck of dust in the universe, I swear to God. Are you a bit dirty? It's alright. I'm better. You're just a speck of dust in the universe, you really are. And we think we're so important, are we hell? Now we'll never put these tight inside because there's still that wee swell. It was even a little bit here yesterday, but nothing what it is today. Oh dear, nope. 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 Ah, it's just on Nancy's. Thank God I only put your fleet in. Right. Let's concentrate on getting some work done, Barry. Oh, mind you, hello. Oh, I bet she's a berry hen. Are you a berry hen, darling? Oh, you're not. Bloody cripple though. Ah, she's size female. Ba, ba, ba. Ooh. Oh, hello, hello. See? You're too wee. Oh. Berry hen, she goes back. No berry hen. No berry hen. So close yet so far. Plenty of life in the creels, but they're all small. What? Tiny. Our berry hen, she goes back. She's seen the berry hen I had yesterday. Oh my god, it was tiny, it was ridiculous. Talk about underage pregnancy. Ooh. Hello, mate. Nice male lobster. Berry hen. Baby Carol. Baby Carol, for everybody that's new to the channel, is a male crab. Just a local terminology for it. Queenies are female, Carols are male. Oh dear, right. The two wee son, right. Looks like Lindsay was right. I can get that they kind of numbers back a bit and no risk the gear in the boat. Go, 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 go. Two pregnant. Two wee. Wow. Pardon me. Right, last creel, last chance, ladies and gents. Let's see what's in it. Oh, too small. Too small. What about you, kiddo? Oh, you might be size. Nice male lobster. There you are, guys. Beautiful. Oh. Two. Aye, two. Aye, I'm coming. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Actually, I'm just going to keep this as my... Oh God, help. Technical issues, mayday, referee, help. Right, I'm just going to keep this as my guinea pig fleet, and I'm just going to short east for here. It keeps us away from danger if this weather gets a wee bit bad tomorrow. So I'll still be able to come in and whip it, but I just want to give it another wee try, sort of. It's not inside, but it's no outside either. Yeah, because basically this week it started off really well. First day I had 80 lobsters, I thought, yes, here we go. And then it just died a death after that. Having 20s and stuff, it's just that. It wasn't very nice. Right, let's go and get this shot. Right. Oh. That's a bit bubbly this morning. It's going to be worse for me tomorrow, I know that much, because the wind increases as the day goes on. But we need to get our days in. That's the only thing about this time of year, is you have to get your days in to make your money, especially when your numbers are depleting like they have. And for everybody at home, that is not a complaint, this is just fishing. This is how it is. Always fighting against something. And the beauty of this is I'm the only one inside here. So I can basically shut my eyes and shot where I want. I just filled the boat up yesterday for the bass trip. 60 frickin' litres it took. 60 litres. She was thirsty. But mind you, I'd worked a week on top of that as well, right enough. So when you break it down into mileage, it's very good. It's a very economical boat to run. Beautiful, oh good. Beautiful little lobby, come to daddy. Aye. I know mate, it's upsetting, it really is. Loop. I know, Hen, I know. You're upset. I'll be upset too. I know, Hen. Look, you're upsetting everybody else. Jeez. Typical woman. And a wee cripple. There we have it. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right guys, something has just come to light. So there you go, 5 lobsters. Yeah, I know, my scatterbrain's here, there and everywhere. Right, I've got a quick update for you. Now, this week I actually caught a berry hen lobster with orange eggs on it, and I put it up on Facebook. And some of the comments from fishermen were quite negative. Some of the comments from idiots were quite negative, but there was a lot of positive comments. Now, I thought I'd give you an update because I've actually investigated this a little bit more thanks to lovely Google. And in 2015-16, there was a survey done down in Cornwall about these orange eggs. Now, basically what they found out is it's actually a fungal infection which kills the eggs. So how the lobsters get this fungal disease, who knows? It's obviously probably to do with the quality of water or stressed environment, or they don't understand themselves. The scientists don't know how they catch this lung disease that the lobsters get. So I just thought I'd give you that update information, what I have found out. Feel free to have a look yourselves. If you can find out any more information, write in the comments below and let me know, because we're bewildered, because that is the second one that I've caught within a year, and I've never seen it before. None of the other fishermen have seen this before in this area, so it's all new to us. So we're wondering what on earth's going on. And obviously I keep blaming the wind turbines. Is it the wind turbines? Is it pollution coming from the poorly sewage pipes, drainage pipes from all the new houses that East Lothian Council seem to be chucking up? Because that's one thing people don't seem to understand. Everything that you put down your toilet, everything that goes down your drain ends up in the frickin' sea. So all your bleaches for your toilet, all that sort of carry on. And I have said in the last 10 years how bad the shoreline is for when I was a lad. When I was a lad, it was full of wildlife, it was full of absolutely everything you could imagine in the rock pools and all the rest of it. See now, there's hardly even weed on the rocks. And it's all since the explosion of Dunbar. I mean, Dunbar's triple the size it used to be when I was a kid. So that just goes to show you. Plus, the council being the council, they've not increased the size of the sewage and all the rest of it, or they've got a treatment plant, but it's no big enough obviously for all the amount of houses that they're chucking up, and it's just a whole girdly hell. It really is. And I'm quite sure there's a lot of places up and down the country that are exactly like that. See, here I go, Victor Meldrew again. I don't believe it. That's going to have to be my new catch line, ain't it? Right, anyway, I'm going to shut up. In fact, I'm going to turn you guys off because I need to get on with a few fleets, because obviously we're always hunting for the time today. So I'll catch up with you about fleet 3 or 4, alright guys? See you then. Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to the last fleet, Barry's favourite fleet of the day. Now guys, this is my deepest fleet and I just wanted to have a wee prospect fleet out here, just to see what's going on. It'll give me a good indication of what I'm wanting to do tomorrow. If this has had a 2-day soak on it, so I'm very interested to see what's inside it. My problem is it's back with the rest of the guys, and yeah, but if the lobsters are there, it's maybe something that we've got to do, because that, what I've just experienced, wow, that's like proper winter fishing already. Ooh, gives me the shivers. Ones and twos, ones and twos.
Hey Princess, this is Aberdeen Coast Guard. Good morning, sir. Go to channel 67 and stand by. Over.
Roger, Aberdeen Coast Guard 67 and standing by. Out. Sorry Callum, I can't see you, I've not got my glasses on, pal. I'm just hoping you're waving back. Here we go guys. That's interesting. Callum's come through out the deep and he's gone in shallower. What does that tell you? Because Callum normally goes where the lobsters go. Does that mean this is going to be a poor fleet? Who knows? It's just been a poor day in general. Poor. Hey. Right, my lovelies. So I'm thinking this is one of my fleets I'm going to be pulling in. It's the double eye creels. Nope, too small. Come on, babe. Nice male lobster. Yep, size male lobster. Berry head, she goes back. Yes, this is definitely one of the fleets I want to take back in eventually. Our berry hen lobster. Ooh, big poofer. Come here, kid. Whew. Size but a cripple. So come on then guys, I've been teaching you long enough. What's this called? That's right, a Kerrel. Why is it a Kerrel? It's a male crab. Why is it male? As you can tell the white purse here. And flat shell. And look at his aggressive stance. Come on! I can take you on. Da, 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 da. I do keep myself entertained, you know. Oh dear. Now the reason I want to take these double eye creels in eventually is because over time, in the winter time, we get out far and few between in a week, and most of the time the stuff will get out that creel, so it's a very sustainable creel. But plus, these are my newest creels, these are the ones that are the youngest, so I'm not wanting them damaged as well. So if I can get them ashore and prep them for next season, we're all good to go. At least we can, when we're starting next season with still some decent gear. All the older gear will be kept in for the winter, so if it gets proper swished, then it's not a great loss, because there is already 2 or 3 fleets that are showing how best to explain it, Barry? Basically, over time, your creel will decompose, especially wooden pots, because the rubbing on the bottom, it's like sandpaper to them, and they get thinner and thinner and thinner, and a few of them are on their second, third last season, I think. So if they get squished, flattened by the weather, then it's no great loss. They don't owe me anything. They've made me a lot of money, and that's the main thing. So that means I get to go home and build some more creels. Hey! And yes, I have plans this season. This winter I shall, yes I shall, I've got my focus set on it now. I shall be making how to make a creel from the very beginning, and we'll go through everything with you. All the do's, the don'ts, the maybes, the hows. And the last thing I want is fishermen 5 miles down the coast saying, you're doing it wrong because I didn't do it like that. 5 miles down the coast, they didn't even call it a creel, they call it a creeve. So if that's the difference in just a name, what's the difference in actually building them? So it all depends on your area. But we'll go into that when we come to the series. Obviously it'll be on its own playlist, and you'll be able to look at it at your heart's content, and hopefully you at home can have a little try making your own creel. Ooh, ones that fish just like mine. I remember when I first put these little creels on the pier, all the fishermen, because they all run the big parlours, I think, they all laughed at me. I thought, ha ha, they'll no catch, Barry. Oh, well, I know. Have you seen the catches? One of my best fleets ever was from one of these wee fleets. So there you are. And that was even going back to the time when I worked with my father. So that just shows you how good they are. And I'll be showing you how to make them. Or how I make mine. There you are, that's a better description. How I make my creels. Better hen, better hen, better hen. Too small. You know, if I spent less time actually talking to the camera, I'd probably have this fleet finished by now. True story, by the way. Young Ryan was asking that. He says, it must take you a heck of a time to make spraff these vlogs. I went, oh yes. Because you know how men can't multitask. though. Beautiful male lobster, but he's soft, so he goes back. Hopefully get him in a couple of weeks. In my series, I'm going to go through how to make a single eye parlour, how to make a twin eye creel, and maybe how to make a big parlour. Depends if I've got any money left to actually buy some. Ooh! Oh, yes, it seems hard enough. Male lobster, on the verge. I'll give him a try anyway. At least his size though. I mean, his shell's no crunching when I squeeze him, so that's always a good sign. Nope. Woo. Hey, behave yourself to be. She's lovely. It's nice and hard. Perfect, female lobster. What about you, kid? You're a bit small, I think. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I know, kid, I know. Oh, so close yet so far, too small. Wee nipper. Look at that beauty, nice male lobster. Lovely. Well, it's safe to say, guys, it's far more productive out here than it is in there. I know, guys, I know. So at least I ken what I'm doing tomorrow then. Everything's coming back out here into the 14 fathom mark. Right, okay. I'll leave it about there. And away she goes. James's spanner seem to be on the ground edge between the ground, lobster ground and the prawn ground. We'll just go in between that. Hey! The only thing about being further back though is you've got to put up with the weather. Right, let's get you away, hen. Gardeloo! pardon me. Six, seven, eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22, there we go my lovelies, 22 Scottish lobsters. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed your vlog. It's been a pleasure having you aboard as always. If you like this vlog, please give it a thumbs up. Please write a comment below if you have any questions, and please subscribe to the channel, because that's always very helpful indeed, especially in YouTube land. Till the next vlog my friends, you'll take care of yourself. All the very best.